Hello everyone and welcome yet again for another Total Warcast. I'm your host Daily reporting, almost live from Snowy Tops, Norway, and this is episode 22, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm not. And yes, we're back for another Warcast. And Gunny, hello? You there?
Hello.
Hello, Gunny is joining me today, and we're actually gonna do some fun stuff. Now, first, I want to just say sorry for the late Warcast, but my life has been in a little bit of chaos at the in the recent times, and the reason for that is that I quit my job. I now am not. I don't have my job. I am now a substitute teacher. So yeah, that's fun. So
Always fun
always
being
fun.
unemployed.
Yeah. Well, not really unemployed per se, but I don't have any. Yeah.
And we can see that the beer making didn't quite work out.
No, it's not a success. It's still lying there. Fuck, I got like 15 liters of beer, so it's yeah. Anyhow, sorry, a little sidetrack there. God, it's 1 a.m. here, so I am a little bit tired, and I went out on Saturday, so I'm still hungover. So I'm sorry if I make any slurring mistakes. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit off today, but there's a good reason for it. But we decided that we had to do a Warcast now. Actually, Gunny who came forward to me, hey, should we do Warcast soon? So I thank Gunny for pushing me over the edge. It's nice.
Beating him into submission.
Yes, with the very thick stick. It's good. It's very good. Oh, yes. Anyhow, TWC news. Okay, first up, I want to throw a little shout out for a new publication here on TWC, which is Gamers Gazette, which I'm actually is a writer for. And I'm a horrible writer, but that's not the point of this. The Gamers Gazette is a new publication which basically deals with other games. It has nothing to do with, well, of course it has something with Total War games, but it's more of an other games publication. So we have reviews, and we also have a Crazy Eye Reaper, which is a brilliant guy when it comes to hardware, PC parts, anything, and he is a very smart and he's a smart gentleman, and he has so much information about the computer parts and all that. So, and we have good writers with the reviews and previews and all that. So please check it out. I'm gonna post a link in the description, and you can check it out. I commend my fellow writers, and actually it's my first publication, which is not where I talk, because I am not a very good writer. My strength is in a oral presentation. Isn't that right, Gunny? No,
Sort of.
Don't answer that. Yeah. What do you have a problem with me now?
No, nothing at all.
Yeah, no. If you want to come on the Warcast, I let you into my goddamn podcast, and you're gonna slander the way I speak.
I'm just going off of what people say on the forums.
Oh yeah. What people talk? Whoa, people? What? No, I'm not gonna go in there. Don't say anything. No, we're not gonna go that way. I don't want to hear all the negative things. I have a very bad. I take criticism very badly. I take it way too seriously. So yeah. Anyhow, yes. We also have a new rally point from Creator Assembly, where Craig and Will is actually visiting the. Actually, just giving us a chance to see at the motion capture studio at Creator Assembly, which is quite cool because you can see how the motion capture works with the models and such, and it's really high tech. And I think that we're it's really high tech and really cool to look. So check it out. I'm gonna post a link to that as well. It's probably on TWC on the front page directly under this podcast when it gets posted on the front page. So check it out, it's funny stuff, and also they were doing some giveaways, and also, yeah, I can take that as well. They want you to vote for them for the golden joystick. Basically, you have to go into thegoldenjoystick.com, I'm going to post links to it, and vote for best strategy game, Follow the Samurai, and One to Watch. It's like the upcoming games or whatever. Those two are the two genres that they are nominated for, and the Total War Rome 2, One to Watch, and best strategy is Follow the Samurai. So if you in your opinion think that Fall of the Samurai is best strategy, you vote for that. Or if you feel that Total War Rome 2 is one to watch, you vote for that. It's completely optional. Luckily, we don't live in in a dictatorship. It's not right.
Indeed. Although I'm not sure how a game company would be able to create a dictatorship.
I know. I'm just saying I'm happy I'm not living in a dictatorship, okay?
Alright.
Yes. Like I said, I'm tired. So... Okay, let's just get through this before I fall asleep and pass out or whatever. Okay, next one. Modding Summit is announced. There's a lot of juicy bits on... There's actually a schedule on what they're gonna do and all that on the Modding Summit, so it looks good. Also, the guys who's gonna be there has been invited. Oh my god, I can't wait until they do this Modding Summit. We're gonna get so much juicy information, and I hope that people will... They're gonna do a video of it from a rally point, and hopefully we will get a lot of good information from the users from TWC who are there. So, yeah, I'm very excited. Are you excited, Gunny?
Yes, very excited. Not to mention, not even for the modding parts, but just so we get to see Todd and you, Mitch, and Bobbin's beautiful faces.
Yeah. Oh, I can't.
So far, I believe those are the only ones that have been announced, but there are some others that are Taw, T-A-W,
yeah.
and you, Mitch, and Bobbin.
Yeah.
I think there's a few others that they're in talks with, and I know that a lot of guys like Radius weren't able to come. But,
I can take his spot. I don't know nothing about modding, but hell, I can be entertainment. I can be the entertainment itself. Well, so yeah, it's really cool. Modding Summit is something we've been waiting for a long time now, and it's gonna actually give us a kind of a hint on how we're gonna do the modding in future years, coming for example Shogun 2 or whatever. Maybe modding tools in the future, and maybe jobs for a lot of them who goes there. So that's actually gonna be quite exciting to see. Also, when we're on the subject of the modding summit, we have some terrible news. So if you are remotely active on the forums, you know this already. Darth Vader, the creator of the Darth mod series for the different Warscape engine games on TWC, has resigned from modding due to not being invited to the modding summit and in generally being displeased on how he has been treated by CA. Now, I am taking a neutral standpoint. I have nothing to say. Gunny, you...
I have no comment.
Yes, exactly. We're going to stay neutral. We're not going to say anything about, on Darth or creative or whatever. You can read yourself up on that. Just, yes, and keep it civil, terms of service and all that.
Which I think you violated about 3 times so far in the Warcast.
Well, I haven't insulted you yet, have I?
No, censor bypasses daily.
Oh, I haven't. I said F word once in the beginning, and I'm sorry for that. But my quota, 1 F word per episode, so I haven't broken that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm not drunk now, so I have full control. Don't worry. Anyhow, I'll send you. Give me 2 seconds. You can actually go through the news bucket because talking about drinking. Go through that, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Right. We have some new game releases as well coming out these past couple weeks since the Warcast last aired. It's just Faster Than Light, which is a really neat little game that's just sort of set on a ship, and it's sort of semi-turn-based, semi-real-time, sort of space strategy, so to speak. It's a really nice little game. It's only $10 on Steam, so a lot of people say it's worth the price. Similarly, Total War Battles Shogun has been released for PC on Steam. So if you just can't get enough Total War, there is a new option. And it's got a neat little interface, and if you can't run Shogun, well, you should be able to run this.
Yeah. I'm back, by the way.
Yes, I assumed so.
Yeah, you were on Total War Battles?
Yes. I skipped over Borderlands 2, though.
Why?
Because I'm not a Borderlands fan.
Yeah, but it's still
No,
released.
but what I mean by that is I don't know too much about it.
Well, I played it. I played it for a couple of hours ago, so I can talk about it if you want.
Please do.
Okay, so Borderlands 2 was released. It's a good, cool game. Play it with your friends if you got it. If you don't have friends, don't buy Borderlands 2. It's not really fun to play alone. Hardcore action, a lot of different guns. A little bit clunky, I feel. I'm not really one who reads stats on things and try to compare and all that. But you get easily used to it. And it's great fun to play with your friends. It has interesting classes and actually a great open world. A few loading screens. Could have done a lot more with the vehicle section. There, done. Move on.
I heard somewhere that it had 87 bazillion guns, but they might be exaggerating that a bit.
Well, it generates automatic, and yes, if with the minor differences, but usually it's quite similar guns with small different traits and all that.
Next is War of the Roses beta. Is a lot of people have been playing it. A lot of people, if you remember, there was a lot of link spam for sign up for this beta, and whoever got 5 people to click on their links would get priority access to the beta. A lot of people have said that they found it a little bit mediocre, but again, it's still in beta, and so some of the clunkiness might not be final, so to speak. But personally, I have a beta key. I like it. It's nice. But again, it's in beta, so it's a work in progress.
Yeah, like all betas. It's really fun when you actually go into a beta and people complain about the quality of the game. Excuse me, you are actually testing a game before it's released, and even alpha. But this game is sucky. It has so many bugs. Yeah, well, you're playing it for free and you're testing it usually.
Although, to be fair, War of the Roses beta, you get access if you purchase it on Steam. So a lot of the people who are playing it bought it, so to speak. So
oh yeah, okay. Well, of course, if you do that, but still, it's beta, and yeah.
That's one way to get a lot of bad press, though.
It is. I remember actually talking to people regarding the Battlefield 3 Alpha, and they said that the guns and all that felt a lot better actually in the Alpha than they did on release. For some people, though. So that's, maybe they destroyed the game before it was released. We don't know. Next one is War of the Roses. Have you played it, Gunny?
That's what we just talked about.
Oh, I thought that were World the Versus.
Yeah, War of the Roses.
Oh, I like I said, my English capabilities are sucky right now. Yeah, War of the Roses. Yeah, Lego has it. You were in it, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good. How is it? Is it pretty good?
It's good.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I thought you meant World versus the beta, the World versus beta, but War of the Roses beta.
No.
Okay. Now I'm sorry. I'm on track now. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. Sorry. That's my bad. I'm not paying attention enough. Sorry. Okay. I'm Alive for PC. Now, I'm Alive was a Xbox 360 exclusive. It was one of the games I actually had huge hope for, but then they didn't have enough money, and then they made it into the most linear type of thing ever. Now, it has had the potential of becoming a really cool game. I looked at gameplay on Xbox 360. They kind of bunked it. They were gonna make an open world survival, where ammo is scarce and third person and jumping puzzles and all that, but then they had to make a linear thing out of it, and yeah, it screams that it's been so. But if you want, you can check it out on PC. I'm not sure about the price, but probably not so much. Yeah. Also, next release is Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I am a huge Counter-Strike fan. Well, God, what is it now? You don't like Counter-Strike either?
I've never been a fan.
Have you played them?
I have played them.
Which one?
Source.
Okay, well, I played 1.6, that Condition Zero game, and Source, and now Global Offensive. People say Actually, the thing is that Counter-Strike Global Offensive is basically like Source when it came out a couple of years ago. So it just split up the user base a little bit more. It kept a little drive. It's funny. It's new weapons, and it's not really that much more different. It has a new UI, a little bit better graphics. Kind of annoying is that they made it so very console-ish. Not I'm saying anything bad about consoles, but like in the recent years that they're trying to hold your hand, all that. Because like in Source or, for example, with 1.6, you have nothing, no tutorial, no nothing. And the problem with Global Offensive, you have these huge arrows. Of course, this depends on the server, but you know, standard servers have this where you put, here is the bomb with a big arrow. This is the bomb, man. Protect him is like really holding your hand. It's super annoying, and it's also like, what was it? Yeah, like dropping the bomb, and then you entire screen is filled with one big arrow saying this is the bomb. Yeah, no shit. I saw that. It's right there. Thank you. So that's really annoying, especially for someone who has played, Counter-Strike so much as I. I don't need that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, also, no, actually, that's it. That's actually the things we wrote down. But cool. Next one, yes, release of Greenlight. Do you want to take this, Gunny?
Sure. Some of you may know that Steam has recently launched its Greenlight, Steam Greenlight. That basically allows people to submit smaller games, or really any game, to Steam, and the community votes on it to determine whether or not Steam actually will take the step to getting it available on Steam. Now, there's a few good ones like Pixel and Heroes and Generals that I'm so happy to see them on Greenlight. And there's also a lot of other smaller games that you really wouldn't otherwise hear about that you can see on Steam Greenlight, and hopefully vote for them to be the next release. Of course, there's also some games that are pretty mediocre, but overall, a lot of neat stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of them actually get released.
Yes, they have it. Greenlight is out, so go on there and vote on the games you want to see on Steam, and also tell your friends so that the game actually gets green-lighted, as someone would say. Now, as we all wait for Dishonored, I'm waiting for Dishonored, but we actually have a couple of another news here. Guild Wars 2 news. Well, it seems that ArenaNet is gonna give a consistent free updates in terms of expansions for Guild Wars 2. So it's not gonna be like, for example, with World of Warcraft, where you get every other third year or second year or stuff like that, you get another new expansion. It's basically gonna be free expansions and free updates. So you're gonna keep the end game going. So that's good. That's cool to see in an MMO, and it's also no subscription fee. So you just buy the game and that's it. So I'm not really sure how the business model works, but let's hope that they survive in this recession. Next one, Dead Island Riptide trailer. Do you remember the Dead Island trailer when that came out, Gunny?
Somewhat. I remember a lot of death on an island, that's for sure.
Yes, there was blood, biting, and little girls involved, and it was quite heartbreaking, heart-wrenching, you could say. This time they actually got a new one, which is just as horrible as well. Kind of cool. Check it out. I'm gonna post a link to it. Riptide is basically an expansion for it. So I think it's just okay. Let's just say you have the absolute amount of bad luck when you have a zombie apocalypse, and then a tsunami and a what do you call it, a typhoon or
a tsunami.
Tsunami, yeah,
Tidal
comes in.
Tsunami.
Tsunami, yeah, and rips your boat apart, and then it strands you on an island where zombies everywhere. So good for you, mate. And then you have to beat them all to death with a plank. So for good times.
Hopefully
Yes.
it'll be a little bit better than Dead Island 1.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Disappointment of the year. No, it actually wasn't. But still, like everybody, oh, I'm so tired of zombie games. I'm so tired of zombie games. Well, if they actually made a good zombie game, there wouldn't be a problem because people could play that. But when they've always spunked the zombie games. Like for
Left
example,
4 Dead, the zombie games were good.
yes, but not really the zombie game. I'm still looking for the free roam kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. My perfect game will never be made, so that's
Norway Total War.
what Norway goes to war.
Norway Total War.
Norway Total War. Well, that's gonna be a sad state of affairs. It's like 500 men in a meadow. They're hairy and they beat each other with big blunt swords. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. We didn't even we had bows. We had like superior bowmen, but we had no cavalry. We rode to battle, dismounted, and then went to war, and then hacked each other to death. So, yeah.
Too much multitasking.
Yeah, actually we made shield walls though, so that's kind of cool.
Right, well.
Yes, moving on. Hitman Absolution, Tools of the Trade. I'm gonna post a link to the trailer right here. You see Agent 47 bludgeoning and stabbing people to death. It's quite fun, and I am really excited I'm actually quite excited for this game now, even though I think that there's a little bit of stuff that I'm a little bit afraid of that it will maybe take too much into consideration. So, but it's nice to see that they actually are improving the gun battle and stuff like that. So we'll see if it's good. Are you excited for Hitman Absolution?
I bought a lot of the other Hitmans when they were on Steam at a Christmas sale like 2 years ago. Played it for about 30 minutes. So
Traitor! No, I'm just joking.
I don't know.
Well, isn't it made by Swedes? It
Does
is.
that have anything to do with it?
No, I'm just saying it's nice to see them actually doing something right.
Paradox.
Oh, people are gonna hate me now. Yeah. No matter.
You're forgetting about Paradox, Daily.
Maybe. But Sweden has a lot of good things. Music.
Isn't
games.
DICE Swedish as well?
Yeah. So, and all we have is Funcom, so, we kind of lose. Anyhow, tools of trade, stabbing, bludgeoning, it's cool. Throwing things and shooting people. Check
It's
it out.
always fun.
Always a lot of fun. And you can actually dress up as people and then murder them horribly.
Right, well.
Yes, anyhow, Hearthfire, Skyrim Hearthfire. Now, Gunny, you are a huge fan of Skyrim. I've seen you. I don't know how many hours I've seen you.
485.
Yes, thank you very much. Oh my, 485.
Too much.
Have you completed everything?
Actually, I haven't completed the Dark Brotherhood quest now.
Well, no matter.
I just can't bring myself to be that evil.
Goddamn Cicero. I hate Cicero. If it was possible for strangle an in-game character, he would be my first choice. Crazy jester. Okay, Hearthfire is a new expansion for Skyrim after Dawnguard, and it's basically build your own crib and have a family. That's it.
And trivia, it was released in Hearthfire, which is September, so well for Xbox at least. I don't know when PC is going to come out, but also it really expands on the roleplay stuff because not only can you build the house, gather the materials, make it in have holds that otherwise don't have houses like Falkreath and the Pale and I can't remember what it's called.
Can I make it on top of the mountain, where that dragon is?
I don't think you can.
That would be epic. Just have it up there.
I think that there's certain areas where you can build the house, and that's it. But it's still neat because it lets you build the house, have a family, adopt a kid, and defend your house from stuff like giants and skeevers and stuff like that.
Well, who settles in the middle of a marsh full of giants?
Morthal. It's a town. Literally in the middle of a marsh full of vampires.
Yeah.
All sorts of horrid things.
That's like that's the thing about Skyrim. You just walk it to somewhere, and then suddenly there's someone who running at you, and then stabs you in the chest with the dagger, and you just, what? What do you want? I'm a vampire. I'm okay, die. And then that's something. It's so random. Sometimes you meet up to stuff, and then you understand nothing what happens. You kill someone, and then suddenly you start a quest which brings you to the end of the world. And.
That's what I love about Skyrim.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. It's quite a lot of fun. I have a confession. I still haven't finished Dawn Guard. I need to do that stuff.
Get on it, Daily.
Huh?
Get on it.
Oh, but dude, like I've been so tired of gaming lately. Jesus. I'm playing right now. I'm playing Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe, and it's the most fun I've had in months of gaming. Seriously, it's... If you don't want to know what it is, check it out. It's Open TTD, and it's basically a completely free... Okay, not free, because you need the Transport Tycoon Deluxe, the game, to play it, but it's basically a complete conversion of the game, which improves on all sides of it, making the game a really fun game. So, what it is you just basically transport stuff from A to B, and then to C if you want to make more money. It's quite a lot of fun. I can post a link on it. Yeah. Anyhow, do you want to move into Forum Friends now? You have no more news?
Yeah, we can move into Forum Frenzy.
Yes, okay. Gonna take it away, Forum Frenzy. You know what you're gonna say.
Do I? Oh, right. The TWC Olympics, actually the Exilian Olympics, hosted on with TWC teams. It is a competition between Total War Center and Exilian this year, similar to the one 4 years ago. Right now, only a few of the competitions have been finished. However, there are several competitions still to go. So far, the Scrabble tourney has been finished, and Major Darling of Total War Center has taken home the gold, with his two competitors, both of Exilian, silver, and bronze, respectively.
Whoa, which game was that?
Scrabble.
Scrabble.
Yes.
Isn't that the word game?
Yes.
They played Scrabble?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Rome Total War, $20,000 doubles, 20,000 dinar, as in you get $20,000 at the start. Wolfbane, TWC, and Crackerjack, TWC, have taken home the gold, whereas their Exilian competitors have taken home the silver.
Hooray! Woo, 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 woo.
TWC!
Yeah!
And moving on to Mountain Blade Warband singles, in the one-on-ones, Marius of TWC took home the gold.
Marius. I'm just joking, sorry.
Lord of Lost Sucks took home the silver, and the Norsemen took home the bronze, all of which are Total War Center. In the Warband Grand Melee, the Lord of Lost Socks took home the gold, your very own Gunny took home the silver, and the Norsemen took home the bronze.
Oh, Gunny. Okay, it's the adrenaline, this testosterone. So you won, basically.
No, I came in second on one of them.
Yeah, but all of them are TWC.
Yes.
So we're basically China.
The Total War Center has taken home a total of 4 golds, 2 silvers, and 2 bronzes. A lot of the other stuff is still yet to be done, such as the Warband team melee, although TWC will take home both the gold and the silver on that because there are no other competitors other than Total War Centers.
Hey, do you need a buddy? You gonna do it?
The teams are already decided for the most part.
Well, nobody tells me anything anymore. God
read the forums, Daily.
I can't read, that's a problem. No, why do you think I have the podcast? Because I can speak,
But looking forward to seeing a lot of the other stuff like the poetry competition, the screenshot competitions, all that sort of things.
Is there anything that I can join? Or is it like...
I don't know. It's been in the process for a little over a week now.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that doesn't matter. So good that we're actually winning something. That's cool.
Indeed.
And congratulations on the silver.
Thank you.
How did it feel?
All I did was hide. Anyway.
Yeah, but we won. Doesn't matter. Well, you almost
Lord
won.
of Lost sucks. And Lord of Lost sucks is really scary with a large sword in his hand. I will tell you that. Really scary.
Yeah, so that's cool. Poetry club, I can join that, or competition.
Talk to Poach.
Yeah, but I can't rhyme. We should do a Total Warcast rap. That would be awesome. Just invite everybody we had on Total Warcast through the year or years, and then do a rap battle or whatever. But yeah, that we have actually completed everything we have written down. So I wouldn't say that's complete. Is there anything more we can talk about?
Let's see here. Nothing quite that I can think of.
Are you excited for Dishonored?
Oh, yes. Something else that I've just remembered. For those of you who are a fan of Napoleon Total War and the Civil War, North and South for Napoleon Total War has been released. It's very well done.
It's directly under. If you go to TW Center right now, you probably are at TW Center if you're listening to this. So I'm making a fool of myself, but it's on the front page right now on top. So it's gonna be a little bit. If you scroll a little bit down, it's gonna be there. So
yeah. It is really good though. I really like the way that they've done the morale system, and it's not a stand right here and fight to the death or shoot each other to the death. It's a lot more realistic.
Oh, how? How?
Units retreat. The AI retreats. Unit morale breaks a little bit more easily, but they don't shatter as easily. So they break and then they reform.
Okay.
Really good.
So you can kill more people, basically.
Well, no, not necessarily. It's so you can. You actually have to move up on the front rather than just stay here and shoot them to death with your rifles. They will break. You have to move your line up. Make sure you don't overextend yourself. It's really awesome.
Okay, I will actually check it out. And there's a couple of trailers if you're interested. How's the accuracy of the rifles and all that?
It's pretty realistic. It's not like shatteringly real. It's not shatteringly accurate.
People die.
It's not shatteringly accurate, but it's more accurate than muskets.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking proper muskets.
Yeah. Okay. So it's full of the samurai stuff, basically. A little bit less, maybe.
A little bit less accurate, also.
Okay. Cool. So there you have it. That's the Total Warcast episode 22, I think. I have nothing else to add. Sadly.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the way. We need to do one next week as well because then I have to, because now I'm unemployed again and at least I'm not overweight again. So at least I'm gonna either I keep my weight or I get a job. So yeah, I need to at least keep my weight as well. So going out to exercise tomorrow, very important. I'm eating a banana tomorrow morning and then going out exercising. Yes. So you have a cold, don't you, Gunny?
Yes.
You should have. Yeah, now kind of comment on what you said the first time I talked to you today, but it was quite hilarious. Yes. Well, I don't have anything more to say, people, and I want to thank you for listening to us. I don't know how long have we talked now. Half hour?
Actually, almost an hour. 45 minutes. 40 minutes.
Oh, okay, then we have to quit now. Thank you for listening. I was your host, Daily, reporting almost live from the Snowtops, Norway. Joining me was Gunny, who still refuses to join the content staff again. I'm trying to force you almost now, Gunny. You need to be my official secretary. I need someone to write stuff for me. As you know, I can't write.
November 2nd. I might take you up. November 2nd.
November 2nd. Which month are we in now? We're in September. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. You're still gonna be invited to be a co-host. But then you wouldn't just be a guest. You would be an official co-host of the Total Warcast, which is a huge honor in Norway. To be honest, it's huge. It's like meeting.
I hear you're having dinner with your family soon.
My
Is that
family.
true?
With my family.
Never mind.
Royalty family, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, well, bad joke, honey. No, just anyhow, thank you for listening. We're just jamming on air and like extending the time for no reason. Yeah, so I'll see you next week. I hope.
See you next week, perhaps.
Yes, Gunny, you have to push me. Like, we have to get a Warcast out next week and try to keep it continuous till Christmas or something. Good night, everyone. Good night and good.
Adios.
Yes. Good luck in life.